errors with them, so I've had to quickly pick two different ones. So we're starting off with this scenario, which comes with the Cologne Koblenz route, and then we are going to have a look at the GP20, how to drive it, the Centipede, how to drive it, and then we're going to the Western Lines of Scotland. You must brave the stormy weather tonight on your way to Cologne. Allow passengers on board here at Bad Brisig and follow and proceed to your next stop. Drive carefully. Alright then. Oh no, in the dark again. Yes, in the dark. Hey Dioma, I was going to use one of your scenarios first, but it won't load. It's saying it's missing stuff, so I don't quite know what that is. The scenario was RE14516, I think it is, but when I tried to run it, I just got a bunch of error messages. So maybe if you could have a look and let me know what I might be missing, or if indeed that one's even appropriate, given I don't run the non-Steam stuff. Fringe style I'm in the Gillingham area. Train Simmer asked how to do cutscenes. If you go and have a look at my blog, trainsimlive.blogspot.co.uk, and the scripted scenario video, then you should find that all your questions are answered. All the passengers are on board. Proceed to Sinzig. Yeah, title should be changed, Dave. I already changed it. So if you're not seeing that, I don't know why. .40 limit since we're in restriction monitoring. Will slip. That's good, thank you. Good evening, Henry. My track IR is gracefully falling again. The good news is I think I have a new track IR coming, so that'll be good. Green light, let's release out of monitoring. Can I shed any light on the A2? What light do you need shed on the A2 that wasn't already in the stream, Henry? Or is that a shed joke? Oh, you didn't see the preview. If you go on to twitch.tv/dovetailgames, have a look at past broadcasts, you can watch it right now. Well, no, not right now. Oh, I see. This one hasn't got an alarm for CIFA, has it not? Okay, that's going to make life a bit fun. Again, shall we? So I'm going to have to keep a really close eye on what's going on with this thing, since the CIFA apparently doesn't have a an alarm on it. That's nice of it. Again. Okay, I can see. I might get a bit frustrated with this. Oh, or did I go too fast? I probably went too fast as well. Right, come on. Let's watch what we're doing. Career scenario? Schmear scenario. Release from monitoring since already. We were on a green indicator the last signal we were at, so we're probably still on a green indicator. Wheel slip. Wow, that sound is loud. So apologies, since I need to pay hawk-eye attention to the CIFA light, I'm not going to be able to look at the chat, so I'll let the moderators keep you amused. So we're doing a stop at Sinzig. Yeah, Ed, if the CIFA becomes more of an issue, then I will switch it off. No, I think the second one probably was CIFA actually, because when I accelerated the second time around, I'd only got to 25 when CIFA alarm went, where light switched on. So I can't imagine I got to 45 to actually set the PZB off anyway. So I'm not going to get much of a score here. Well, I'm not going to get any score on this stop because it's not a career stop. It's not a timed stop, so I don't get any points here. Someone asked for an exterior view. Here is an exterior view. Nope, it's time to go. And we're well late for the next stop. Wow. We're already 3 minutes late and we haven't even moved yet. You know what, I'm actually going to start this scenario again. Because that was just terrible. That's terrible. Oh dear, oh dear, that was terrible. I was blaming all of my CIFA fails on you, Fringe. We're never going to finish tonight. No, that's probably going to be a 3 o'clock in the morning finish. We'll all be going, I stopped at Darkness because it at the next station it said it was going to be. I was 3 minutes late before I'd even left the station. So, and with the 2 CIFA fails, there was no point carrying on that scenario. So, start again. Good evening, driver. You must brave the stormy weather tonight on your way to Cologne. Allow passengers on board here at Bad Breisig and then proceed to your next stop. Right, so I am going to switch them all on. I'm going to pay attention to what I'm doing. It's all going to go well. Yeah, right. So, raffle. And let's stop calling it a raffle for a start, because it's not a raffle. I know I've been calling it a raffle, but I've been reading up on competition law, and what we're doing is not a raffle. What we're doing is a giveaway. So let's just call it a giveaway. Because if it's a raffle, then there's all sorts of laws about it, and it's not a raffle, because a raffle you have to pay to enter, and you don't have to pay to enter this. So let's call it a giveaway. So I'm going to make some changes to the way we're doing the giveaways, starting from Monday. This will be the last day they work the way they currently work, and from Monday next week, things are going to be different, and I'll tell you more next week. But I just want to let you know that changes are happening, and we'll see how everyone gets on with it. I think it'll be quite good fun, personally. Right, all passengers are on board. Proceed to Sinzig. Green light, so I'm releasing from Pizza B. No excuse for under 900 now, says BJT. Yeah, there is. You've all seen my driving. That's my excuse. Come on. Wheel slips at the top of a hat. I think I tapped the Z key. Yeah, I did tap the Z key. The Z key next to the A key. That's a good idea, isn't it? It needs to be something a bit harder than just Z to switch the engine off, in my humble opinion. UK Gamer, I'll try and remember to send that this weekend. Feel free to send me another message and another mail and remind me. The Z, do you mean the Z key, Metro? On your keyboard it's the Z key. On my keyboard it's a Z key. Henry suggests that maybe the backspace key might be the way to get the best score. Maybe your brightnesses are all different then compared to mine, because I can see the route quite clearly. Okay, I'm coming in a bit too relaxed now. The lights are indeed on. Like I said, I've got a pretty clear view of what's coming up ahead of me. PC Fantastic, I'm going to highlight the stuff now. I mean, I'm going to think about it more over the weekend and figure out the what exactly the changes are going to be. I've got a reasonable idea, but I want to sort of think about it some more over the weekend. And then from Monday, when they start, I will make it sort of clear what everyone's. I just wanted to give everyone a heads up that today is the last day of them being the way they are now. The main objective is to reward the viewers that are constantly coming to the stream and enjoying it, versus those that just come here for the raffle and then disappear. Sorry, giveaway. It's going to be hard to deprogram myself. Right. That's a bit better. Yeah, you can only see about a coach length away. What more do you want to see? Oh, that wind noise. Oh, time to go. I also have to keep remembering you have to hold the Q key down for it to acknowledge the cipher. You can't simply smack it. So I've got a warning of green yellow on the next signal. Well, that's actually a drop to 120 speed limit at the next signal. That's fine, we're not doing 120 yet. Right, we're coming into Remagen, and this time we're actually running ahead of schedule. Van Leer, I am going to show you how to operate the GP20 from Repo, and the Baldwin Centipede also from Repo, because basically for the startup sequences, because once you've got them started, they're not a lot different to them, to be honest. But the startup sequences are quite impressive, good to understand how you get them going from the cold. And it's worth practicing, to be honest. It's really good fun. Got 30 seconds to get into the station. Right, this door's open for this station. What's going on the chat anyway? There seems to be a party going on the track in front of me. Dum-de-dum-de-dum, we're not looking at that. Let's not look at that, that's traumatic. Dusty Bin Man, the milk float, it comes with the Portsmouth Direct Line and is awesome. Basically you get the milk, the line, effectively the track, the roadway is all in the route anyway. The milk float comes with the route, and then you can you download a scenario from Workshop, which is the one that I used, or you can make your own. 20. It's worth the giggle. If you've got PDL, it's worth having a drive. It's quite fun. Warning of a drop to 100. 2.7 kilometers to the next station. Van Leer, it was a novelty. Sometimes the team like to just do novelties, and they're awesome. Right, we're in the 100 limit, coming into Oberwinter. Yes, I can definitely recommend the plugin for Blender that's on UK Train Sim. There's some. I've used it for a couple of experiments, and it's very good. Rapid Cat, if you want to make anything Workshop QuickDrive compatible, then you just need to add a QuickDrive template scenario, and I, funnily enough, have a video on YouTube telling you exactly how to do that. Coming into Oberwinter now. Doors open. Yes, I did, Glenn. UK Gamer, the signalling tutorial is on YouTube. I already did it. Wasn't particularly brilliant at the end of the day, but it kind of covered the main points. I'm going to come back and revisit it at some point, but I need to think about it, put some more effort into it before I do it. PC Fantastic asks for a passenger view. Yes, we can have a passenger view. But not too much of a passenger view, otherwise I'm going to get seafood, and I'm trying to do this properly. UK Gamer, it doesn't really explain the pathing, but what it does cover is how the scenario author needs to consider the signalling as very, very important when they're working out where they're going to route player trains to, and or where they're going to start them and stop them. So watch it and see what you think. By all means, send me any questions you've got, and I will try and use that to help me guide what the next video that I do on the subject has got in it. Oathbreak, what was the first train simulator I played? I think actually it was MSTS. I got one of the first copies of MSTS released in the UK because I entered a competition. Yeah, what colour is the flying? What colour is the green Flying Scotsman? Was what they said, and so I guessed green. And I got 2 weeks early copy of MSTS and a Microsoft mouse. And then a little bit after that, trains. Although I didn't really get on with trains too well, I did spend a fair bit of time with it. MSTS was always my favourite though. Prince says, am I good with the colour of things? I have no... What do you mean, am I good with the colour of things? Are you saying, do I have a good style for colour? And the answer to that is absolutely not. I designed a user interface at my last place of work before I joined Dovetail. I thought it was really nice, and to this day I still think it's really nice, but apparently it was described as being one of the most functional user interfaces they'd seen, but it's a shame it made their eyes bleed, which I thought was a bit harsh personally. I didn't. No. Oh, that not. Oh well, bye bye score. Silent Seafer is just epic. I'm sitting there trying to take part in the chat. I can't, because this thing's just going, ha ha, you stop looking at the train for 3 seconds, so blam, brakes on. MP Ralphan, this train's got a silent CIFA alarm for some reason. It's supposed to have an alarm. It goes, but the light's supposed to come on, and then you're supposed to get an alarm. For some reason, this one doesn't. It comes on, and then you just get a. So it's this light here, CIFA, which is a bit like an alerter in American terminology, or DSD in the UK. It's just this basic safety device, and it's supposed to have an audible component with this train. It doesn't for some reason. So if I look over on the chat for more than about 3 seconds, then I run the risk of losing the brakes and all of my score. If anyone's sending any messages on the chat and they're directed at me, I'm not reading it. You'll have to either send it via a message or talk to me later on when I've got something a little bit more passive going on. Apparently, I can't do that with this train. Green, green, green. Thank you for that, French Stalin. Sifa, Sifa, Sifa. Dagnabbit. Right, now we're coming in and we are... we're late. I wasn't playing for the points anyway. Not grumpy now at all. Henry Hoover, as long as they're a 16:9 aspect ratio, that's fine. Right, so we are about 2 minutes late, so I'm going to lose points now. No, never mind. Because I'm 2 minutes late, there'll be a drop on points now. There'll be a drop on points on every station now, because there's no way I can get that one. Hey, I got plus points! Woohoo! Right, we're aiming for a bronze medal. Let's aim for a bronze medal, folks. Aim high. Bonn is our next station. We're going to Cologne. I haven't Nebworth yet, no, Stephen Jam. I have had the sea for a few times. You grumble. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Yeah, it's Fringe style and he's spamming me on stream. Hey there, Gary Dolezal. Didn't see you pop in. Good to have you with us. 5.3 kilometres to our next station stop at Bonn. Fringe, I'm probably not going to read it till after the stream, if I'm completely honest, so... 159... Actually managing to eat away at our ETA as well some more, building up a bit of time in the bank, which is actually good actually. As long as we don't mess the CIFA up, we might get back on schedule again. Which is good. That means the schedule's got a bit of waste time built into it, which is really nice. Got a speed drop down to 100. Dumbo jet. Oh my word, Fringe Starlin. Oh. That's bad. Don't give me this fine drive quality nonsense. The drive quality's already been kissed goodbye. Yes, Train Simmer I saw, very good. Wow, this scenario is really kicking the frame rate. Cheers, MP Rail fan. Thanks for joining us this evening. Doors open at Bonn. We're getting there now, guys. We're getting there. And we were early. Oh, yes. We were early. Old man doesn't want me to complain about the frame rate. Sorry. So is anyone doing anything special for National Train Day? Full points, excellent. Our next waypoint is at Brule. Locutus, that sounds like an awesome idea. I'll let you explain to my wife why that's a good idea. So we've got 16 kilometres to get to Brule, which means two things. One, I've in theory got plenty of time to try and pull that ETA back, and two, loads of opportunity to miss a CIFA and lose all of that time and all my points. For my part, I should be going up to my parents this weekend, as normally happens. Freight train. I'm trying to finish off a rather cool project. Good, ETA is starting to come down. There's a couple of train horns, small man. Hope that makes you happy. "11 kilometres to go. We're down to 10:13. Steve is going to Nebworth. You're assuming that a train will actually stop there, or are you going to drive there? You should drive there. It's an island. It's an oasis island in the middle of the rail network. It's a bit like Stratford International when it comes to international trains. It's quite a nice scene, isn't it, with the lights and the way you can see the houses and bits and pieces of the track. Ah. Even looking out the window I can't do now. Bye bye score. Oh, this is mildly frustrating. Just struggling to get... I knew we'd get a CIFA fail in here somewhere. Me looking out the window going, oh, isn't it pretty? Oh, shush, PZB. Like I said, struggling. We're going to aim for 500 points. Not convinced we're going to make it. Yeah, bang goes the ETA. Not a hope. Right, I'm just gonna look at the CIFA light from this point on. I'm not gonna look out the window. I'll let you talk to amongst yourselves about how pretty it is out there. No, no bronze medal for Matt. Not a chance. 8 kilometres. We've got nearly 2 minutes to make back. The wooden spoon award. You mean I'm going to get something? PC Fantastic. Oh, that's more than I was expecting actually. A wooden spoon is at least useful. CIFA simulator, yeah. Well, I'm running a night scenario because people said they wanted to see a bit more night scenarios. Panda says I'll be lucky to get a milk bottle top. He's probably right. At this point I'm just mashing the Q key every now and again. Seems to be stopping the alarm from even showing up. Well, if we can get the ETA down to... oh no, there's Brawl, 2.5 kilometres away. I was going to say, if we could get the ETA down to 1 minute behind, then we wouldn't lose too many points, but... oh well. Henry wants to give me a shovel. That's nice. Dark says, is it bad that I enjoy Matt failing? Well, you know what. Right, coming in now. Yeah, if you can't see it, turn the brightness up on your screen a little bit. I mean, and certainly on my system I can see quite clearly what's coming up ahead. Alright, take all my points away. Go on. Cheers, Gary. Thanks for joining. Matt, the train is getting wet. I'll stand outside and hold a brolly over it, shall I? We've got 73 points. Isn't the last one? No. We've got Cologne South and then Cologne. "11 kilometres to Cologne South." Let's see if we can't pull that back and not see if I fail. Oh, we've got a... oh no, that's on the other side. Fair enough. Don't have to worry about that. Yep, we have green. So we've got to lose about a minute and a half off of our ETA, 8 kilometres to do it. That's not going to happen. Clearly. We're not stopping at this next station. Our next station is in 7 kilometres at Cologne South. Bye bye Nebworth, I mean Hurth Karlsruhe. Hurth Karlsruhe. Right, we're down under a minute late. 5 kilometres to go. Let's see how much closer we can get. Why did I get a fail? Why did you give me a fail, Dark? What did I do wrong? Welcome back, Joe. Dark, I wasn't supposed to stop at that station. My next station is Cologne South. Brakes on for 80 kilometres an hour. Alright, we're under 80. Going into Cologne South, which we are stopping at. Right, coming into Cologne South. Wait for the whole train to get in now. Right. Joe, I'm driving my truck on the train tracks just for a change of scenery. It's a bit more bumpy, but it's quite fun. So we're not going to get even a 500 points, are we? Never mind. Right, we're at 80. We're not stopping at Cologne West before everyone gets excitable. It is not a Nebworth. So I'll say again, we are not stopping at this station before everyone gets all excitable. Right, coming into Cologne main station. Warning for the drop to 60. Next signal we're getting a drop to 30. Right, we've got a 30 CB limit from this next signal, which we are now ready for. And that was also our home signal into Cologne main station, platform 1. So we're just coming into the final stop now. Cheers friends, thanks for joining us this evening. Alright. Well done for successfully completing. I got 395, so I wasn't far off 500. Far enough, but... oh well, we didn't do too bad. We didn't do too bad. Right, let me put it on changing route. I'm also going to have a drink. Hold on a second, folks.